How's that? Okay, there it is. Cool. Let's finish this. We finally have Yelan's story quest, which is the only one I can do right now. The rest of these require me to do the Inazuma quest, which I haven't started yet. I'm gonna start that later. So I think I'm just gonna do a quick stream, just finish off all the world quests, except from this one, and do Yelan's quest. It shouldn't take more than like an hour and a half.
So this is...
Okay. Where are we going? This one first. I think I have a ton of these. Shouldn't be too hard. That was it. Alright. Cool. Cool. Nice. Let's do this one. I think this one's short as well.
not the busiest of my days.
Do I really have to go back and forth for these guys? Can they just talk to each other, please? Wow.
Oh, not the busiest of my days. I suppose I'm doing...
Yeah, right. Whatever. Let's do this. I think this one's a quest chain, huh? Because we have to go to Pervases and do a ton of quests. What is it, boss man? What do you need? Oh, I remember. Yep. Damn, I couldn't fall through. There's Shao. What do you want, Shao? Alright, these guys are gonna get fucked up.
My apologies.
Was it ping? What do you need, ping? Oh, it's this guy. Cool. Is that it? Think I need to wait a bit, like the other one, because I'm pretty sure there's a chain. Is that all the eggs? Alright. Nice. Last one. Wait, is it this one? Story quest, Dark one. Yep, story. It's in front of that cafe, right? The super special one. Oh no, it's the tea house. That's what they call it. Oh, it's above. Alright, let me in.
Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Hoishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh... I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories. Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry, I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak.
Imagine
Especially
being
recently,
old.
Noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels.
Bruh.
I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liu
Bullshit.
Qixing. Historically speaking,
Stop
the
pumping yourself up,
Tianshu
bro.
rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidate. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Kuching?
Correct. Unfortunately, not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
Did we even have like a long conversation with her?
Jackpot.
Oh, we did. Yes, we did.
Uncle Tian here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be.
What do you think? Makes sense. After all, whoever... Still... Paimon's...
All right then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tian, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety, too.
Huh? Yelan...
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I So, how about this?
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant... Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner... You're all set?
Oh, there was stairs on the side.
Uncle Tian seems really worn...
Yeah.
Damn.
It may sound harsh,
really
but Uncle
blind.
Tian is past his prime. He's not cut out for this
How am
anymore.
I so blind?
So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liu Ministry of Civil Affairs. And Yi, try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion.
Qianwei, Mingbo, Juyi.
I'm
Paimon
gonna
should be
forget
able
their
to
names.
remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we get to you. All right.
Got it. We'll keep our...
Alright, over there. I'm just gonna follow the yellow thing. I never follow this. I always just go on my own. But this time I'll follow it. Why? I said I'll follow it. I'll follow it. So much easier just to climb up, but I'll follow it.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never...
I mean,
That's called being complacent. If you're happy to
oh, come on. That's just... All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over Qianwei. That was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been Look, how about this? There's no rule.
Fine.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them formally soon. I've split it into 2 stages. Current affairs and planning. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
What the hell is it?
One of them is really thick.
Why is it so
It's
thick?
also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new... Failing the occurrence
the
of some
nerd?
cataclysmic event, They will not
Bruh.
be permitted to change their plan.
Imagine
Therefore,
reading
these three
and using
piles
paper.
of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still some time. Have a skim through. I'll be waiting off to the side. Finished, huh?
Everyone took it.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind,
I didn't read a
whoever
single
gets
shit
in
they
has
said.
to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets.
Fuck that. I'm gonna die with regrets. Let's go.
That's for me to know and you to find out. We'll see the candidates now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna pick the guy who's the worst.
Oh?
If I can
So
pick,
you
I'm gonna
two
pick
are
them.
the assessment I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly
Oh.
hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two
Big man.
entirely unfamiliar faces. I
Big
trust you've
man.
read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Mind your tone, mister.
This guy.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was Cloud Retainer. You know this Adeptus? With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition.
Erudition.
Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward.
Erudition.
Yeah, although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm, Mingbo. I've worked there for, 9 years. I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded. My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
This guy is more
Is it
my
just
style.
going on, or is
Exactly.
he not very good at public
Awkward in
speaking?
public. Let's go.
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction.
Oh,
Awkward in public. That's the new trend.
Hello. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How could...
very fair question. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places. Of course, 2 different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach 2 very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on.
I think they
What I've tried to
really
do is
are
strike
pushing
a
this guy.
balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How
They
do you
gave
plan to
him the
determine whether you are right or
most
wrong
voice
about your
lines right
proposed
now.
solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results,
Nice answer. All right, next.
He seems like a great guy. Everything he said.
Here's my take on what we just... As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable, but he is very proud, and Mingbo's plan is more thorough and more measured. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingbo...
Perfect summary.
Last but not least,
I want to
Zhi.
pick the
His
guy
manifesto
that's
is full of
stubborn.
pertinent details. His the depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with
Great.
We'll see.
Damn it, we don't get to pick. Damn you. Damn you. I wanted to pick. At least I'll pick these silk flowers. These might be useful in the future if I need to I send the blue one. I forget his name. Whatever. The one that everyone thinks looks like a girl. That one. Alright, where is it? Ooh, there's a quest right here. Let me grab that real quick. What do you need? Let's do this as well while I'm at it.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
This is fast. If this is pretty quick, then I'll do it. Let me see. What do you need? I'll do Yelan's one first. Wait a minute, it's this way, isn't it? Right? Oh, yeah. Come on. Just give me the loot now.
All right. Then let me ask this. The ideas in...
Oh, I didn't want to say those three candidates, but Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Bo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry.
Whoa! So how did...
Chen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Bo came to my attention in the course of my work, and we first met while fishing. Jury came from a poor family.
No, I don't want to hear this guy's life
When
story.
he was very young.
Just
But he was a gifted student and a fast learner.
say you're
He
finished and give me the
reminded me
loot.
of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out
Bruh, a
fishing,
younger
and
version of yourself would
noticed how
still be 80
quickly
years
he
old.
got on.
Yes.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, the young are growing up.
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still seem in pretty good shape to me.
Psh,
You might
lie.
have another few years of work left in you, don't
What
you
lie.
think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to...
Sounds like you sure love
Ooh, there's nothing quite like...
fresh fish soup.
Not gonna make him that, huh?
Doesn't it? When we've been fishing recently, that flavor makes for a fond memory.
Ooh, combine...
Let's get back.
I appointed... Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, this decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all... Remember,
Understood. Come on, let's go.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian. So, it's gonna... His manifesto was written...
Easy. Let's not rush. There's...
Huh?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of... For example...
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your...
Ugh! Who are they? Where did they come from?
Did they scare you? These two are Wenya as my trusted assistants. They are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments
Yeah.
as required.
Stand guard in
Shanghua is a
the
business expert who gets his information by trading.
shadows.
Wenyuan relies on word of
Fucking
mouth.
ninjas.
And there's also...
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all...
Nothing can take that guy down.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Is that how you say his name?
Jur-E. Well, obviously, as let's go to the docks first. Lots of people
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some.
That's actually not.
Don't fall.
Huh? What's Polite doing here today?
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet. Even so. All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
This guy.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
What? Why would you accept this? This is so much bullshit. You would never accept this in real life. Why would you ever do this? If you give in, then you're gonna give in every single time after this. Wow. You spite your competition so much. You're willing to give in to a lonely merchant. You're such a failure. I'm surprised.
Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get me.
Actually, we want to ask you about it.
Jury, I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruel. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time. He returned cruelty with kindness. Injustice with peace offerings. A gentle.
Oh, he sounds like a decent man.
Why are you asking about him? Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the...
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lean Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
This guy's such a
I
pushover.
understand. Let's walk and talk.
Oh shit.
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
Too late. I failed. Serious doubts about your tailing skills. Okay, watch this.
Try not to let him see you.
Watch this, huh?
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
Yeah. That's my tailing skills right now.
Try not to let him see you.
Yes.
I understand.
Okay.
Let's walk
Oh,
and
shit.
talk.
How do you have eyes in the back of your head, bro? What is this? How are you seeing me?
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have...
What's the hurry?
I'm
Don't get
behind
too
the
close,
boxes.
or he'll see you.
This guy actually fucking... It's not even 4 eyes, he's got like 10 eyes, what the fuck? Why
Try
could you
not to
see
let him
me?
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
What?
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
So they don't really care if they can actually see you. It's just how close you are. Okay.
Try not to let him.
Okay.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna yes. This is my tailing skill.
So, So, you're looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is,
that chess?
an old friend
Oh,
of
no,
mine
it's not.
who likes to have a drink now and then.
I'm gonna go,
He
and then
fancies
back.
himself as a man of culture,
gonna
but
go
doesn't
there,
care for needless
and then
extravagance.
back.
So I thought I might buy him a set of
I'm gonna
high-quality
go there,
fakes.
and then back.
Very thoughtful of you. Leave it to
I'm
me
gonna go
then.
there.
Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Fuck, that was close.
What are you waiting for? We won't hear anything at this rate.
Fuck! No! You could be too far. How did I fail this 10 times now? I was too cocky. Damn it.
Try not to let him
Okay,
see you.
shut up, Yelan.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
What? Yeah. Yep.
So, you're looking to
no
buy
one
a
tells better
wineware
than me.
set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
Oh shit.
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have a drink now and then. He fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for
Ooh.
needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
Oh, very
Shit,
thoughtful
that was
of
close.
you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Man, at this rate, I could probably slip stuff into his pocket. Huge prank.
Thank you very much, Miss Lin Long.
Huge prank.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Man, at this rate, I could do the classic tap your shoulders and run away,
Seems
and no
to
one
get
would
along
know.
really well with everyone.
My tailing skills are insane.
Are you satisfied now, Yelan?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Wait, you're not just trying.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free.
We will? Well, come.
It'd actually be a plot twist if this guy turns out to be a fucking character. I'm actually hoping at this point. I want to see something sick. Oh, it's over there. Can I?
Take flight.
Nope. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. As like.
My apologies.
Oh, yes, yes,
Take flight.
yeah. That's that. That's what I like to see. Alright. You better be like beating up older ladies. You better be slapping them left and right.
The
Is he
wharf
slapping
is as
them?
busy. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby.
He's not slapping them. I'm getting disappointed.
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the. We've heard about this young man called Juri, who's supposed to be a fantastic.
Whoa. Yelan made up a whole fake identity.
Ah, yes, Juri. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you...
Yeah,
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might.
Oh? Why's that?
Oh.
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though...
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple...
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
We're digging some dirt right now. That was... It's kind of rude just, dissing his fishing skills like that. Very rude.
Here to buy some fish? It's 300 for one or 3 for 1,000. You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello.
What?
We're from the Society for
300
Fish Price
for
Research.
one.
We'd just like to ask a few questions.
For 3 for...
Wow.
You're paying more.
Again.
What?
Society for Fish
These guys
Price
rip
Research.
people off
I
better
haven't
than
done
me,
anything
man.
illegal. Stay out of my business.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Jur-E who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about...
So this isn't about me. You should have said... I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low price.
Oh? What?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic... He was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. He managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some... I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once, briefly. I think he has pretty low self-esteem. But hey, nobody's perfect.
I see. Well...
Not a problem. And...
The more times you say it, the less
Doesn't have a lot of...
Alright, who's gonna give us some dirt next? I'm actually getting invested in the story right now.
Hey, it's you guys! Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah, honored to meet you.
Isn't this the same
What
model
brings
as
you
like
to
the ghost one?
The truth is,
Yep, it
we
is.
are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know.
Dugu.
Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
But of course, we also heard that Master Dugu is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
Great! So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on
guy's
this
getting
street that I
finessed.
don't know about.
Yelan is just lying.
She's lying to a kid.
So, Master Dugu,
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of Juri. For example, probably 'cause it's nothing that important.
oh, I can completely understand that.
Oh yeah, I know that. Before that, people always used to talk about Juri in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But sometimes he gives me candies, so...
Just as I thought.
Huh?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Dugu is indeed as kind and virtuous as the legends claim.
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Juri stories in the street.
Oh, definitely.
Great! So next time I see them, I'll...
Certainly. You can also tell...
Thank you, ma'am!
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Until we meet again.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Strange? Juri seems to have a great reputation. Uncle Soon and Uncle Gas spoke highly of him, and
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from? It almost seems too good to be true.
I don't know, he probably saved the
too
dog
good
from
to
drowning.
be true? What do you mean?
So he returns cruelty with kindness and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top, if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about
Talking without
Zhou Yi's
moving your
stories?
mouth. You gotta love
Clearly,
it.
they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested. Plus, there's the fact that all this praise of Zhou Yi has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
When you put it like this...
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Zhou Yi was born into a poor family. Paying people... The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's... Right. And that changes That's the worst case scenario. But all too often...
Someone's trying to gain influence over the... Even if we ask Jiri...
First, we need to find out who's Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement their plan after taking office, whoever is secretly helping Zhou Yi must be seeking to benefit from... Come on, let's get back to...
What if everything she just said was false? And people just happened to find out about it and spread it. This would be like the biggest dick move. What if you go beat him up and then it just comes out there's nothing wrong? Oh, that would be really funny. We should go beat him up.
Zhou Yi's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one. Officially, the assessment is already over.
Yikes! We better...
Whatever else Uncle Tian might think of Zhou Yi, any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately on...
Even though Ye... Well...
Let's do roads.
Oh, this reading is giving Paimon a headache.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers! If you're back...
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a...
Don't drag this out.
Yes, Lady Yelan. To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Qianwei will start out complaining about how the young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Qianwei appeared once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them...
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake?
In theory, that should be very difficult. But here's the thing. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information. Qianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't. But once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make him...
What a strange guy. It's like...
To validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto can...
I'm back! Huh? Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills, and am always one step ahead of the competition.
Oh, big shot
well,
now.
When you're the competition, at least.
Whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on Lady Yelan, I have finished it.
Well, we're all...
The Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Mingbois struggles to get his words out when he gets... But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of...
I don't believe so. Mingbois is someone who had... According to Miss Yu, the Ministry often gets Mingbois to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. Oh, And also, there was once someone in the ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbua gave them the skull.
Whoa.
Like I said before.
Ah! So that's...
Thank you both. You're free to go now.
I'm gonna
So,
pick the
have you
arrogant
finished
one.
reading the manifesto? I can't see any immediate. The only one that strikes me as a little unusual. Qiangshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, at some point, a rumor began to go a long time ago, with the approval.
So, did they find...
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time. Jur-E's manifesto focuses on solving problems, and this treasure. Still, this one fact.
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Oh yeah! Juri said the black...
Did he now? Well, that makes everything much clearer.
Does that mean the Black Cliff Fort?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Black Cliff Fort. They do possess some specialized explosives. Still, since the clues...
Chenwei and Mingbot both turned out to be...
Oh fuck. There we go.
What about Juri? Is there another side to him too?
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
This is the Black Cliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
Anything strange, Bingo?
Excuse me? What's that supposed...
Just...
Huh?
I don't think we're going to get anywhere asking questions.
What's this?
From the back, it looks like a ledger. We don't know who wrote it, but
You think there's this...
Yes. Look, at this rate, by the time the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to... That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties. They can copy and... Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Jur-E recommends the... No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, that's the advantage of planning this far in advance.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. So, who's really...
That's a question for the newcomers. But...
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something? I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let up. I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
They go out drinking. This area is...
You got that right. It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain... Hey, you're only young once, right?
Interesting. Let's go talk... Looks like our hunch was on Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious.
That's stupid.
Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's...
He went that way! Hurry, we gotta catch up! These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way. The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
That says nothing. Okay.
Looks like we were too late. This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're Look at these ashes. Someone—
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could—
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible.
Why don't we wait for them back
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one— To me, that says that whoever's behind this is—
Darn!
Make no mistake. The purpose of our trip wasn't to find— I smelled something Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that—
Really? Pilot kids smell—
There is a certain place with a freezing cold climate. Some wealthy people there put floral fragrance in their ink. When that fragrant ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind. Exactly. The evidence, but it's all I need.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around. I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Blackcliff Forge when he got back. So, what did you find out it's—
Forgive my incompetence. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Blackcliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tien said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen.
What? No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan—
Interesting. Then I wonder how that—
Fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to Well, any suggestions?
Oh, what if he fed that guy some trash soup? And that's what's making him ill. Oh, damn. I've seen into the future and the past. I see it. I know it.
Not a bad idea. Upei, what do you—
Honestly, I've already tried following Jur-E, but the guy—
Okay, so
No, we'll still need to tail him.
groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one— Tomorrow morning I'll announce his victory at Yuehai Pavilion. Be sure to arrive on time.
Nine. Next day. There. I have to wait a whole fucking day. Alright. Let's fly in.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tien entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush, just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail. And Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced after much consideration.
What? Oh, thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear. In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future?
I'll have to see.
I don't mind.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory.
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Oh, this guy's feeling bad.
Pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Hey, traveler, tell me something. What exact? If you can't answer that, I'm not a.
Oh no, if we get stuck.
Pizzazz. Pizzazz.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys don't have that pizzazz. Such a sad
We finally
word,
got rid.
Lady Yelan, Zhi has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
So Zhi really sided with the. But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Money.
Sorry, Lady Yelan. He's too good at this. We weren't.
How the heck did he manage? I guess Zhi didn't let us.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end.
Xinyue kiosk. He only went in briefly. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. No, so I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still let's go to Xinyue Key.
Is this the restaurant?
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question.
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only.
Liquor?
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Oh. I don't know where that is. Is that the diamond shop? The one with the diamond on it? Oh no, it's next to it. Oh, it's this one. The one that gave us the gift box.
Hey, Miss Lin Long. Sorry to bother you. We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality.
Sure. Which model?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's
Zhi picked up his set not long ago. As a quality image, just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now...
Don't worry. Price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can...
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass. Maximum is 4.
Okay. Thanks, Lin Long. See...
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now.
This is turning into a real.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did it.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Excuse. You just give an excuse.
Yelan, if we can't figure...
If so, it's no ordinary...
What do you mean?
First of all, Zhi isn't much of a drink. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his now. This is whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor. Now where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials
Have both locations surrounded.
Lady Yelan, Is it time for us to make our move?
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance in which case, we don't need to
Great idea! So we just need to...
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught...
I'm well aware. But don't you see? Jur E is gambling everything on this. Stick to your orders, and make sure...
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Jur E may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movement.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house.
Come on.
If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready.
Alright. Go on then. Nighttime.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov...
Qingshu Pool?
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people...
Oh no.
Let's go. If my...
He still isn't slapping old ladies. You know, it's not... I was expecting him to be a bad character.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters.
Not as bad as
Anyone
I thought.
with any sense steers well clear of this place.
I've been here.
I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Entrance where? There?
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth. The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, still, be ready.
Don't worry, we're up by the way. Yelan?
They have other things to take care of first.
Let's go, domain. I don't have Gia. No Gia. Should I... Do I need Gia? Fuck it, no. I do have a... No, I don't. I don't have a level 80 Gia. My highest level is level 60. Damn it.
My apologies.
Alright.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Busted.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
No rest.
Let's dance.
Whirling snow.
How did that not hit you?
Gotcha. As I expected. But this shouldn't be too much trouble.
What's a weapon? Oh yeah, they gave her her regular weapon. I'm stuck with the ammo spur, which really sucks. Maybe I should have pulled on the weapon banner after I pulled Yelan. Whatever. Oh, is that him?
I see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Jade. That must be the emergency access.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
What nerds should have broken through? Oh, I hate these guys.
Here comes the catch.
Wow.
Let the show be.
That ultimate does a lot of damage. And I guess you go back down. Yeah. Oh, cool.
The water's gone down.
We're going in the opposite direction. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay. Going up. Oh shit. I didn't see that. Wow, I'm stupid. I thought I had to climb up. Alright, go back down. Huh? Come back down, you bitch. There you go. There you go. There's nothing there. No. Yeah. Imagine I can go through that. I can't. That'd be cool if I could, but I can't.
My apologies. Whirling snow.
Oh. Can move them. Makes sense.
My apologies.
Busted. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
There you go. Oh. That's what that was for. Okay. I'm hoping this opens the big gate, because I don't want to do any more of these puzzles right now. Cool.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Move them how? Move that. Move that. Move that.
Take it easy.
Move that. Move that. Move that. Can I push that? I can't push that. Right. Oh, I know what to do. Move that. Move that. Move that.
Take it easy.
Move that. Move that. Move that. And then move that. There you go.
The door is open. Let's go.
We should be nearly at the
my
bottom
God.
now. Let's wrap this up.
I'm just too smart. My brain is like super big. Like maybe too big.
By royal,
I'll protect us.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
embrace the ice.
I guess this is what they wanted Geo for.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
My yelan is not as strong as her. Like, what the hell? Am I getting scammed? Is it because I didn't want yelan? To be honest, I didn't put any artifacts on her. And her weapon's pretty shit, so...
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh, sorry.
You'll get there. If you want to stay... You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
I knew it.
Come on, another round. Less talking, more...
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisonings. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for...
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. But, I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poison. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an what was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the...
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some...
Don't worry. Whatever task...
Did you hear that? It was poison. What a nasty guy.
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to...
Excellent. We've, seen no progress on the diplomatic, but soon, everything will be taken care of. And I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Juri. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey.
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu...
Yes, under normal circumstances. Just look at your two competitors. Qianwei had wealth. Mingbo had reputation. And that's why I decided to help you.
They really want us to feel sad for him, huh?
There's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest of it.
Yes.
You know, heck, when you're not in the...
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. How well this goes for...
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good...
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you...
Whoa, this is... Huh? Zhi.
You seem surprised. How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little...
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosion.
What?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for the Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. And it explains why you acted alone. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Zhi, do you really think you're gonna get away with it? After I die?
A record? Oh. Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. He has been eyeing your position.
That traitor!
Shh. Relax. It's over.
You know what I take it about this guy?
After tonight,
I actually like this.
Everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture. Sweet dreams.
Oh. Fuck, I got caught. I feel bad for him. Badass plan.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went. I have them all surrounded. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything.
The game's up? Forgive me, I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to Nothing else you wanted to add?
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu.
Your point.
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice did I have?
Self-pity, bro. Not the way to go.
You still don't get it, do you?
Like,
what do you
I
think?
care why?
Exactly. Zhi, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while there's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when he was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal...
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle, out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So...
That's enough!
Life is like fishing.
What a bitch, bro.
Rushed.
Fuckers start
Whatever you
crying.
do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jury these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you.
Ooh.
But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Oh.
Huh?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshan. I'll have someone remove the
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. Don't worry, get some rest.
I wanna blow it up. Where is it? Where is it? I wanna blow it up. Where are the explosives? What came from that? Am I blind? Oh, it's here. Yes, I am blind. I see no explosives. Was he bitching? Probably was, right? Yeah. I see no explosives. Unless they're in these boxes, but... Okay. Don't leave without getting the chest this time. Cool. That's everything. Alright, where are we going? Oh, the tea house again. God, I love the tea house. I mean, we found out he's poisoned, but like, do we have an antidote, or is he gonna just keep coughing and dying? I mean, if there's no antidote, might as well feed him some more fish soup and let him die.
There is now no poison left in his system. But recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Oh, Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the It's good we caught it in time. A few days later...
How did they successfully secure such a seldom-seen poison?
Oh, the talking
snake. Seems
snake.
the Fatui are extreme. Unfortunately for them.
Uncle Tien will be heading off now.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much. Ah, you're here too?
That guy.
Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. And I'll have to make some tea in a moment. You simply have to try it. Yes, the exhaustion seems to...
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing...
Hey, Yelan!
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tien. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for...
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalty.
Is it just Paimon, or is...
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed... Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidate.
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But when I first met Zhi, I concluded that he had no ulterior motive. In the end, even he changed. I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to... I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things.
I have to admit, he's a smart... The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk. But he chose that specific liquor from Xinyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison. He also installed a secret... Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Jur-E would have drunk the poisoned wine himself.
But that's still really dangerous.
Badass.
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences
he's like
despite
Two-Face.
taking the
He's a
antidote.
badass and a bitch
He didn't
ass.
hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
How is Jury now?
Well, I mean, he's sitting in a jail cell. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
Yes, Jur-E's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Well,
Almost. Unfortunately.
Uncle Tien? Yelan? What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't understand.
Jur-E colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. With Yusupov in our hands, and a statement from Jur-E, also we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second in command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the... Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new options. Why else did you...
So, okay.
We got halfway. The first part went off without it, but when we tried to make contact with Theophan...
the Fatui must be spying on us.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved.
Oh,
the
cool
Fatui's
name.
main forces aren't concentrated here. It's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives...
I have to ask, Yelan. I remember you showed some interest a few days...
Oh, that. I prefer my current life. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. All right.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed, but I'm sure if you keep maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons.
Wits.
If you have any more questions,
I don't have any.
just ask Uncle Tien.
Are we gonna pick a person to succeed? Or is he fine for now? Oh, no, apparently. Okay. I want to pick the arrogant guy though. It'll be fun. Alright. Alright. Is that it? Return of the Jade Chamber. Yes, I want to finish this before I do anything. Pretty much 1 hour 30. Exactly what I thought it'd be. Let me just check something. 46. That should be what? 20 something? 28. Nearly 30. Once I do the hangouts, I should be at like 50 wishes or so. Alright, let's go. What do you want? What's below? Hither and thither. Delicious. Triple layered. Do I not have some? Alright. Any place to cook here? I don't want to go back up. I'm gonna steal this guy's food. Okay, fine, go back up then. Triple layered. There it is. Oh, I can make a lot. Special dish? Nope. Where am I going? Oh, here. Where's the granny? Is the granny here? Oh, the granny's up there. Oh. Chase the balls away. What does this have? Oh, fuck you. I've been physically hurt. I'm gonna kill them. Wait, they don't give me anything? Screw you. All of that meat. Bruh. All gone. All of that food I could have got. Okay, I'm gonna kill these two. Oh my god. Oh, this is gone as well.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Just wow. Got no meat from it. Getting shafted right now. Where is it, Granny? When does it have to be Granny? What up, bitch? That's not funny. I have all the bamboos. Alright. Let's try and finish this in like 5 minutes. Speed run. Moderately fast run. It's more of a jog now. Speed jog, let's go. Okay, what do you want? Are you done?
It's high time.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Now that it's moved, what the fuck is this thing for? Does it do anything? It doesn't do anything. Because the Jade Chamber's not here anymore, so... Because it doesn't do anything. Alright. Cool. That's done. With that, we have just the Archon quest. We got some hangouts, but I'm not gonna do the hangouts for a long time. Rise up, Golden Soul. I'm gonna do this whole story. I'm gonna leave the hangouts till the very end. How many more keys do I need? Minimum. Because it's 2 for each one. 2 here. 4. 6. 8. 10. 12. 14. I need 14 keys. 2 days gets me 1 key. So I need 20. It's gonna take me a month to get enough keys to get all of them. Alright. Whatever. That's it, I guess. Can I upgrade your talents? Is that possible? Alright, and then Barbara, can I upgrade yours? Okay, that's it. Stop there.
I only wish